We've been here in Norway for 1 week and what we've seen is absolutely incredible. We're gonna be spending the next 2 weeks here in this country, and honestly, this might be the most beautiful country in the world.
We just pulled into a parking lot of an incredible view. This is another incredible national park here in Norway. There are plenty of them to go around, but this one today, with the lighting and the clouds and just the views, it makes it even more spectacular. I mean, look at that. As we've mentioned in our other video up here in Scandinavia, a lot of people warned us that the weather was going to be not that great, especially this summer. It has been wetter, right? We've heard that there's been a lot of rain. Honestly, I think we have lucked out so much because there has only been like one time where we were like outside and it was raining. It was a very short time, and the other times have been at camp, and it's actually been like really fun to be inside of our van, protected, and not have to worry about the rain while we're out on a hike. So we consider ourselves fairly lucky for that, and we know that we have hit the weather window just right, and so we're hoping it continues for the next 2 weeks that we'll be spending here in Norway and then making our trip through the other Scandinavian countries of Sweden and Denmark. Paying the toll road of 200 kroner for this road that leads up to a glacier valley.
She likes it, Mommy.
She does. Teo.
That's not how it goes. Teo, mach mir ein Bananenbrot.
So many waterfalls, huh?
So many, and they're stunning.
We've made our way a couple hours from our last place. We've made it up to this beautiful lake, Lavatnet, and then we've driven past it into another national park to see this incredible valley and glacier. So Riss, impromptu question. Glaciers in all of the countries that we've seen, which has been France, Iceland, New Zealand, now here in Norway, and did we see some in Switzerland? Yes, we have definitely seen them in Switzerland. Did we see any in Italy?
In the Dolomites? I don't remember.
But anyway, how do they compare in Norway?
Well, we're really close to them here, and these are really impressive. And this national park, if you look on the map of Norway, I think it's the largest one. Like, it is huge. I mean, at least on the
lower side,
middle
I guess.
to southern part of Norway. But it is very big.
My water, huh, babe?
Okay, I think this like tops it. This makes Norway.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tanner and I both can't. We're like that. This is incredible. Like, that waterfall is so stunning. Okay, your turn, Tanner.
I was just gonna echo the same, and as I turn around here to face the camera that I probably wasn't in, again, just like, we know there's more glacier up there because there is large amounts of water. 1, 2, 3 waterfalls there, and yeah, like she says, it's just really pretty. That one has what? 1, 2, 3 drops at least on it.
The water's just flowing. It is so beautiful. Wow! Wow! Me and Minnie Mouse.
Tell us.
You know, Norway, it's a short trip. I can't believe it. And I really want to. We enjoy watching. I want to be a good time here. I like Norway. I want to stay here because I want to. That's why I want
to. Well, I personally think our campsites just keep getting better and better.
I think I'm pretty good at picking them. Not that it's hard to do because you just drive by them. And I was like so hesitant. I was like, should we stay here? Should we not? Should we stay here? Should we not?
He's becoming so German. And then we got here.
And then we got here and it parked in a place and I was like, oh, this is good. And then like we went to the playground and I could see the other parking spots and I was like, oh, maybe those were better because of this, this, and this. But no,
and I'm like, you can see all of them. Plus, I do think we got the best spot. Willa wants chocolate milk.
That was so weird.
Did you like dive jump?
Here you go.
Your daddy is so adventurous. Do you look little?
Oh, she's so big.
Or do you look big?
So once upon a time I fell asleep with our child because I was the only parent taking care of her.
Oh. Whatever, we take turns every night and it was Tanner's turn to put Willa to sleep.
And I did. And I put myself to sleep too because she was like not wanting me to leave.
He put one child to sleep and woke another one up. Noah was asleep downstairs. I had worked so hard to get her asleep and his snoring woke her up.
Guys, I promise it wasn't that loud. I didn't wake up from it.
It was quite loud. But anyways, Tanner would have slept through this. Literally, I walked out to go brush my teeth and it like stopped me in my tracks. I was like, this is so breathtaking. The lighting was perfect with the sun just on the tips of the clouds and the glacier across the water. The lake from us had cleared up. This is like the most beautiful we've seen it.
You're not mad at me for waking her up?
No, I forgive you.
Like a story, don't know where it'll go. Oh, but I see all that I need to know. It's standing right in front of me. Time and time, I do it all again. Here and now is where it all begins.
Our day started leaving the lake and we drove not far, I think it was like 15 minutes, up to this little hill where then we've started a hike, such a hike, and we are at the top now. There's these really cool buildings and then this incredible view. I really love this hike because I feel like it reminds me that I don't have to go to like the highest peak in Norway or, you know, these huge fjord mountains to see an incredible view.
Oh, there's a million stars up over our heads, still I would find you right here over again under the sunlit sky. Oh, I know it's true that I'll always be falling for you.
What was that?
We're on the verge of a blowout diaper if she poops because it's full of pee. And she already pooped just a little bit, so.
And what did we pack?
0 diapers and 0 wipes. But we have a water bottle. There were a lot of raspberry bushes along the way, and the very last 50 meters was like 2 big bushes.
To wash them.
We're gonna wash them now because they were covered in spider webs, but we hit the mother load there.
And Daddy's. Oh, it's forever, as far as eyes can see, right here together. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Oh, it's right where we belong.
here we are. Turn the van around because it'd be a little bit easier. Girls had to do a little, you know, business in the loo, so our portable potties come in handy today with this very windy and rainy day, and the view is honestly a little bit better than it was when we first stopped here. Really picturesque, really beautiful. Lots of those red and white colored houses. Just very picturesque area, but yeah, definitely had some strong winds here over the last 15-20 minutes that we've been having a quick little snack. But yeah, it's kind of like fun because we haven't had rain like this the entire time that we've been here. I'm sure we'll be sick of it by the end of like the second or third day of the storm, but we kind of expected that we would get it at some point.
I'm gonna go out. We made it to a new beach. It's raining hard. Is that funny? And I'm gonna go out and hopefully touch some sand or see the coast.
That's too big.
This is too big. This is Daddy's hub, but mine's clear in the back, so we're gonna do it, and Daddy's is more rainproof.
One thing that I did find out that was not entirely surprising, but I just didn't expect it, is that there is a few beaches around here that are actually famous for surfing. And getting right here, I can see why, because there's some smaller, decently sized waves that I can see out here in the coast. Yeah, I could see that this could have some potential for some good surfing. Ooh. Lots of fun little coming in and out. And dinner tonight. Some chickpeas, tomatoes, Indian curry, yeah.
Tikka masala flavors. Willis has some curry with rice. We just need some cilantro.
But it's been raining all day pretty much. Well, probably since about 11. And it doesn't look like it's going to be stopping, so we're here at a free campsite before we're going to head up to Rund. Hopefully going to see some puffins. So let's hope that we can have a little break during the evening tomorrow. Do you know what kind of bird this is? A hedgehog? Not quite. This is called a puffin. Yeah, a puffin. Look at that beak and its toesies. Whoa.
That's just like ducks.
They do have feet just like ducks, yep, but their beak is a little bit different, and they kind of look like a penguin a little bit, huh? So we just made it to our campsite here on the island of Rund, and yeah, it's raining.
It really hasn't stopped raining for what, like 2 days now? I guess
we're
one day.
We're going on a full 36 hours, I think, at this point.
Yeah, and so we might not let that rain stop us. Willa's determined to go outside. We are definitely gonna have to split up for this one though, because we're not taking the babies out for it. And you said it was like a 30-minute walk?
One way.
Oh, like an hour?
Yeah, like you have to go kind of up and over the ridge, and then the nesting side's on the other side.
Honestly though, I was kind of like wondering if we were even gonna make it over here though, and I'm happy we made it here safely, because there were some weather warnings that were saying like roads could be kind of washed out and a bit more serious. So we made it here though, and that's great. The roads weren't anything crazy.
I mean, there was some pretty deep standing water on there, and it's just gonna get worse. So we'll see how tomorrow
Hopefully
goes as far as leaving. But
We
you gotta
need
get
to
your
put-
machosa
yeah.
and your zolkananzi.
Let's see if one of us at least can find some puffins.
Whoa, Willa. What is it, sweetie? Kind of a different water, huh? Honestly, right now has been the only break of rain, and it's still sprinkling, that we've had the entire day. And so honestly, it's kind of nice getting out of the car. This is the longest time that we've both been out of the car. I think honestly the first time she's been out of the car in like 24 hours. just because it was like raining so much yesterday. But we made it here to the camping grounds, and we got one of the last places that was on the rocks and stuff. Not here on the rocks, but over closer to the place. And we're looking forward to being here, spending some time. Hopefully the weather's like this when I go and see puffins later tonight. So we're here at the information desk, trying to find the Atlantic puffin. They also said that we are going to probably see some sea eagles and the northern gannet. Honestly, I'm quite the bird fan, but I have never heard of a gannet before. And quite honestly, I've never thought that I would be seeing puffins in my life anyway, but let's hope it is. Right now, there are lots of waterfalls even viewing right here. I guess it's 3. Lots of water coming off of it, is what I was meaning to say.
Holy crap. From what I've read, this part of Norway is like lesser known, or at least like not as known to the mass tourism. I can kind of feel that because this ferry only goes 1 time per hour. Other ferries are running much more frequently. And not only that, but we pulled up like 12 minutes until the ferry's going to go, and we're the 4th car. So one just barely came, but I'm assuming it just, you know, went 45 minutes prior, and that's a long time for cars to build up, but we're only the 5th car. So I'm really excited. We're gonna go stay at a campsite, and I think there's a sauna close by, so hoping we can maybe do that, especially with the weather. But these views, holy crap. Also, Tesla just pulled up, and we're seeing a lot of those here in Norway. It's really cool actually to see how friendly they are for the electric cars.
Alright, so we're on the ferry now, and it's incredibly awesome, and one of the best parts is that it's free. The guy came by taking pictures of the license plates, and I was like, oh, can I pay now rather than having it send it to the rental company or to the online toll passes that you register with? And he's like, this ferry's free, so that's great, but the views are incredible.
Whoa! You're so high! Whoa, she's so high! I did it. I was really nervous. And I felt like a rebellion. A rebellion, is that the word? Rebel. I felt like a rebel. I don't know why though, because you are allowed to jump into the water. But Tanner dared me to do it naked. So I did, and I don't do that often. But it was fun, it was exhilarating, and there was a cruise ship down there. This place is so beautiful though. I can't even picture a better setting for like a sauna here. I really want to go in the sauna. Tanner and I could go for about $60 US. It's the same cost 1 or 2 people, but with our babies it's not possible, and this is one time where I wish it was just a little couples trip right now. But we love you babies too. Yeah, we do. Well, I'm looking like I haven't washed my hair in days, which is true. I'm counting the lake as hair washing day, and I shouldn't do that because it needs a good wash. But anyways, we're gonna end out the night here. We just enjoyed and relaxed for the rest of the night, but I came out to brush my teeth, and this view with our camper van, man, and it is still so quiet. We are one of 3 camper vans here, so just an incredible, quiet, beautiful place.
Give thanks for everything you've done. Give thanks for showing our love. Thank you for the joy and for always being there. Give thanks.
So now that we've taken off, we're going to be taking this ferry across to the other island, and it's going to be hopefully a fun day. We're excited because we're going to be trying some first foods here in Norway, like food that we've actually bought that hasn't been like a couple of odd and end things from the grocery store. We're hoping to get some fish and chips. They sound so amazing right now, and it's hopefully going to be a fun day, and we hope that the weather holds out for us. It says it's supposed to rain off and on, so we'll see how it goes, but we're going to check out the town of Ålesund. 1, 2, 3.
For always being a friend, and thank you for being there till the end. You make me smile, and you show me the way. So thank you for being there.
The rain just picked up, but I've got to say, it is a weird feeling to know that it's August and it is raining. Like the weirdest summer ever. I cannot imagine what this place is like during the winter or fall or spring, because it's like freezing cold. It's not freezing. I'm exaggerating, but it is like beanie weather, and we need to keep this girl covered. Anyways, overall, the fish and chips were great.
Cool, we saw jellyfish. 1, 2, 3 of them. It's fun walking around Ålesund. It definitely has a European city feel still, even though we are far up north. And unfortunately, I think one of the main roads here that goes through kind of the downtown of Ålesund is under heavy construction, looking like they're putting in some new drainage pipe and stuff. So kind of unfortunate you don't get like that full experience, but still really fun city to see. What did we get? Ice cream. All right, Noah, where are we going next, huh?
We're gonna go climb some stairs and get a good view of the city. At least online it looks like it's a beautiful view. So we were going to drive up there, mostly just because I was feeling lazy, but Tanner was feeling not lazy. So we're gonna do this with 2 kids.
Are you ready to go up some stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. You got your gelato, your sorbet?
Meow.
Here, let's go, Willa. Only 416 after this one. You got a baby.
We're not even, maybe we're a fourth of the way.
What's that?
Beautiful view. Oh, okay.
Well, we did it, huh?
So we made it up here, and we were kind of surprised to find that you actually have to pay to see like the viewpoint from like the building vantage. So they have like these like turning things that you walk through once you paid for it. But honestly, the whole ride up and like the steps, once you get above the tree line, it's just breathtaking and beautiful. So we're definitely not going to pay the money, and it looks like, I think I saw one person in there who did, because you really get a good view without that. Another thing that we were told we should do in this area is go to the aquarium. I think we're gonna pass just because of time, and we're like happy with what we saw and did. Just walking around was really fun, tasting good food. Also, there was an indoor swimming pool. To talk quiet because our oldest probably would have loved it, and we would have too, but we're doing some fun activities in place of it. So if you're here in this area, probably like 2 days, is good. 1 to 2 days, like definitely 1 for like the inner city walking around, but if you choose to do some of those activities, probably 2.
And we made it to the bottom of the hill. Yeah, we made it to the bottom of the hill. And there's this nice big playground here with a chair, 2 chairs actually, and a few benches. But these chairs are big enough for 2 people.
And they're like reclined with a leg rest. I like it. I like how the Scandinavians do their playgrounds. They take care of their kids here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, stop that! Stop that! Oh my goodness.
Give thanks for showing our love. Thank you for the joy and for always being there. Give thanks for showing that you care.
We made it up here to Rampastrekken, and the view just a few steps down below is really nice. The hike was actually quite strenuous, especially carrying her some of the times. But it feels really good to get outside and have a good weather day.
Wow! We made it up to a sky full of clouds!
Willa, we're up in the clouds!
Yeah, we are.
Wow! One thing though is it feels amazing, like perfect temperature to do a hike. Daddy's crazy.
Yeah, he's
It's
clean.
cold outside.
It's cold outside. And the Round 2. Super! Super, super!
Well, after a little bit of rain in the night, it is cleared up quite nicely, and the view that we were supposed to see yesterday looks incredible right now. The walking platform, the gondola ride, everything is like clear. Kind of made me want to like think about going on a little run this morning to go up and get the view, but it's okay. We're not going to be able to catch and see everything. Plus today we have some exciting views. This was a really fun, memorable campsite right before Risa and I went to bed last night. We got to see the clouds clear out too, so it was really awesome. Just a really peaceful camping spot. Today we're excited to go to Trollstigen. We're excited to see this road. Lots of switchbacks, zigzags. Very famous picture of Norway.
Thank you for always being kind, and thank you for always taking time. You give me sunshine, turn those gray skies to blue. Yeah. So thank you for always being you. Give thanks for everything you've done. Give thanks for showing our love. Thank you for the joy and for always being there. Give thanks for showing that you care.
It's been just one of those like perfect mornings when you get to sleep in because the kids slept good, you have a nice savory breakfast, you get on the road, the baby falls asleep at the perfect time, and your toddler's reading a book, and we get to listen to our own choice of music
While driving through this.
while having like the most incredible views. I was joking a little bit saying that like this is what it would be like every morning if we didn't have kids, but we still do get some snippets of it and we just savor them even more. We always say this, but it's really special to have our little girls with us, and we're happy that we're able to travel together as a family.
I know you're always been counting on you here day and night. Give thanks for everything you've done. Give thanks for showing how to love. Thank you for the joy and for always being there. Give thanks for showing that you care. Give
We're here at the Geiranger fjord area, and we just got our tickets for the 3 o'clock boat. They still had tickets, and It's a 90-minute cruise. Tomorrow there is supposed to be a storm rolling in, so we kind of debated whether or not I'm going tomorrow morning versus today, but we just decided we're here, we're gonna go and do it, and it's gonna be hopefully very relaxing and peaceful, and of course we know there's gonna be amazing views, so now we just have to wait a little bit right here by the dock. Yum. Well, the fjord cruise was honestly a highlight of this trip. It was really beautiful, the sights are just incredible, and it's nice to just sit down and enjoy the view. Now we've decided to leave Geiranger and make it up over this mountain pass up into a beautiful lake here. The glacier is actually right outside of our window of our camper van. It's really fun to see, and it's just really peaceful being next to a river, having running water. And it was nice to get out of Geiranger because it's a pretty busy place. The campsite was still had availability there, but it was like 40 bucks to stay there for the night, and that didn't include like showers. It didn't really make sense to us to stay there when there were plenty of other free places that we could just drive to. So we made the short drive up this beautiful mountain pass and had incredible views the entire way up there, and then now we're just had dinner, enjoying now a few minutes before bedtime for the girls, and exploring, climbing mountains with Willa and going to touch the water and see how it feels. We might be a little crazy for this one, but it's gonna feel nice, hopefully. Oh, that's bitter cold. Oh. Woo. Alright, one more time. Go, mommy, go. Go, mommy, go.
Son, please stay out.
Just go, don't turn back, don't turn back, don't turn back.
What?
The sun's out! The sun's out! Yay!
The sun is out!
Mine was cheaper than her one candy bar. I could get 8 rolls of toilet paper.
I can get 8 of this.
You got 1 of those and it was more expensive than this. Remember that time that we were getting into our van and I had 4 rolls of toilet paper and I said this would probably be good enough for our time? I think 4 for 4 weeks. Well, we've been out of it for like 3 days. Finally made it to the store to get some.
Hey, it's been like 3 weeks though.
I'm not using it. I forget how much the girls use it so much.
Throwing us under the rug.
Pretty sure it's sweeping under the rug. and throwing under the bus, not throwing under the rug. Or swept under the bus, maybe that too.
It all works. Well, we have to document Noah's first time having some mackerel with tomatoes, and she's loving it. Really fun to see little Noah in Norway having mackerel with tomato sauce for the first time. It's going to be fun to see this little girl explore foods all over the globe as she grows up. We literally just stumbled upon this. Like, our Google Maps is taking us all over because we're trying to get to Lillehammer, but there's been a lot of flooding in the eastern part of Norway, and so a lot of roads are closed. Apparently back when we had a rainstorm, it was like a big storm, and we like didn't see even close to the worst of it. But this is a really cool church, and it's awesome. It feels like more local because there's some people that are here to just like see the church, but there's people like putting flowers up on the graves, and it's really cool. All this water. What's up here? This is covered, it's gray.
That right there, everybody, is one of the main shopping areas here in Lillehammer, and completely submerged. Like, McDonald's, shopping mall, gas station had at least a meter of water, and wow, it's just incredible. We're driving over the bridge here too, and they also, someone at the grocery store told me that like some of the bridges for the railroads were getting closed as well, but there's like tons of trees and stuff built up, hay bales down the river. These floods must have been really crazy.
Gosh, it makes me feel so bad for all of the community around having to deal with this, and for the people who got caught in it. I mean, I don't know if there's any deaths or not, but it would be scary for sure. Like Tanner and I have said multiple times, like, we're happy we weren't around in this area. Like, it just would have been so scary.
Like, what, a week later?
Yeah, like it was just, I don't know, a week, maybe a week and a half of timing of when we would have been in this area, so wow.
Well, we woke up this morning at our campsite along the river. The forecast for the day has not changed. It's supposed to rain pretty much all day, and it rained all morning while we were getting ready. So we decided that rather than stopping in to see Oslo like we had kind of planned for a few hours, we just decided to go by it, which is okay because really this trip has been about nature and seeing the things in Norway that we've really wanted to connect with, and Oslo was never really like at the top of that list. Anyway, we've made it here just south of Oslo to this cute bakery. This is quite a popular place from what we heard. It has great reviews. We're sitting outside underneath this big canopy. The buns have great reviews from what we've heard. The carrot cake as well, and I decided to get a shrimp salad sandwich that looks really awesome.
We made the right choice with carrot cake.
Honestly, our time here in Norway has been incredible and a trip that we will never forget, especially having seen so many incredible sights and places that we've like dreamed of coming to. And we had good weather for the most part. Of course, we did get really the Scandinavian experience with having some crazy weather, lots of rain the last few days off and on, but we have really loved it. So thanks again for being here. We hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let us know of other places that you've loved to travel and see here in Norway. Thanks again for being here. It really means a lot to us. We'll catch you on the next video.